Dr. Nerenberg's Mind-Body Workout System.
Welcome, 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 my dear brothers and sisters. It's an honor, a pleasure, a privilege to be here with you, to have the opportunity to share with you a lifetime of experience, of understanding, of inspirations. What a great privilege it is to be here with you. And I'm very humbled by the topic, which is coaching, thoughts as obstacles, thoughts as options, the power thought system, part 2. Coaching, thoughts as obstacles, thoughts as options, the power thought system. So the power thoughts that we had in part 1 were the peace power thought, I wish you well, I really do. Again, to repeat it twice an hour, at least 7 times a day. I can and I will, the action power thought. Then we also had the warrior's power thought, hardship makes me strong and I'm grateful. We talked about how the power thought system fits into whatever coaching model you have, whether we're talking about personal life coaching, executive coaching, whether we're talking about the good model or the cakes model or appreciative inquiry, such as the 5 Ds. It all works out. It'll work into any model you have. We talked about the in terms of obstacles and options, external options, external obstacles and internal obstacles. And in terms of options, external options and internal options. And not prescribing these to people or trying to push them on anybody or advising them, but I want to teach you the power thought system to help develop your presence and to give you greater skill in how to deal with your thoughts. And then to be able to present this when you think it's appropriate as options for your clients. And I taught you a process called thought inquiry, where you see which way, if they want to use the thought at all. And you have to really present it in a way where it's really okay to say, I don't want to use it. Very rarely will happen. As a matter of fact, most people, over 99%, will say, I want to use it for a lifetime. In fact, I'm going to ask you this question. For those of you who saw part 1, I'll bet there's at least one of those power thoughts that I've given you that you would like to use for a lifetime. Think about it for a moment. Which of the power thoughts? I've given you 3 or 4. I've given you 4. I can, I will, I wish you well. Extreme respect always, and hardship makes me strong, and I'm grateful. Think about which ones you are willing to commit to a lifetime. I know you chose at least one. You probably took all 4. So I'm going to give you a set of power thoughts, again, that fit into all the models for coaching. And coaching, again, is a process which is mostly client-centered. You don't want to be advising them a lot. We don't want to be pushing them into any particular way. The material needs to come from them. But this is a way we can give them options, thought options. And again, this is not a reframing process. These are not affirmations. These are very carefully crafted power thoughts over many years of my 40-year career as a psychologist and my 72 years of life as a human being. And I've seen the tremendous self-mastery that I have over myself from it. And I've seen the changes it's made in my students and my clients' lives. Unbelievable. Keep in mind that all your people, well, 99% will agree to use it. I'll tell you that. Once in a while somebody says, I don't want to do it. But only 50% will actually stay with it. And when you find that, well, are you using your power thought? They'll say, no, I haven't been. I've been busy, whatever. And then you say, well, maybe it's not helping. And they'll say, no, you'll hear them say, no, it was helping. That's the funny thing. But I was just distracted. And you say, would you like to start over again, or you just like to forget about power thoughts? And I say, no, most of the people tell you I'd like to go back on. So they need and I talked about Dr. Nerenberg's 22 factors and Dr. Nerenberg's mind-body workout system, Dr. Nerenberg's 22 power thought factors, dealing with the ultimate issue. How do you take a thought and make it truly a part of you so it influences every aspect of your life? The 22 factors. One was exercise, which I'm just going to list what they are. A frequency, how often you're repeating them. Amplifiers, which we talked about. Solidifiers, we talked about. Shield penetrators, we talked about. Focusers, we talked about. Expanders, we talked about. Reminders, you have to have some way of reminding yourself. You can either assign seeing your hand or a ring or whatever as a reminder, or putting stickies up, or for most people just telling themselves to do it's enough. And directors, confirming actions, social confirmations, spiritualizers, we talked about that. Variators, that's where you change it a little bit. Over time, you may want to make it fit you a little better. You let your clients know they can change it anytime they want. It's their thought. If they want to change it, modify it, it's up to them. Paradoxical power thoughts, manifestors, shifters, meaning, relaxers, which the deep breath's a relaxer. Nature helps with it, emotion, trust, and frequency enhancers. And there are types of power thoughts. There's a lifetime power thought, which most people want these for life. And then there's some for just specified periods or some that have specified occasions. And improvisers, where they just make it up spontaneously for a particular time.